FBI had at least 26 confidential informants on the ground when the Capitol was stormed on January 6, 2021. The report says most of the informants engaged in illegal activity during the chaos. The Justice Department says only 3 of its 26 informants present had been instructed to observe potential domestic terrorist suspects on the day of the riot. The rest of the 23 appear to have gone to the Capitol on their own accord. Upon hearing news of the report, Vice President-elect J.D. Vance posted the following on X, quote, "For those keeping score at home, this was labeled a dangerous conspiracy theory months ago," end quote. Didn't hear anything about that for the election. Didn't hear anything about that when the quote-unquote insurrection was broached. I'm really sick and tired of every time I turn around finding something else that the Democrats have lied about or downplayed or misrepresented along the way. I mean, I see Republicans like Megyn Kelly or Officer Tatum or Candace Owens or, the Sean Hannitys of the world. You know what I'm getting tired of? To the Democratic Party. You know what I'm getting really pissed off about? I'm getting really ticked off at every time they open their mouth about something pertaining to y'all, they seem right. FBI had a...
Now leave a like and a comment if you were on the right side of history during all of this. Okay? Channels like mine that were taken down one after another was trying to expose this. When Donald Trump is at the Capitol, wherever it was, telling people not to be violent, and then when this dude, the Ray guy, came out of nowhere, it was all labeled misinformation. The FBI dude, Ray Epps or whatever. It was all labeled misinformation and you were taken down viciously for trying to mislead people. But we were telling you forever that the FBI was involved in antagonizing people. They're on camera riling these people up. So we all need to just start walking the narrow path. Stop believing in the media. The media is crumbling. These people are in this country working for energy vampires. They're trying to lower your frequency, keep you at a low vibration so they can harvest your energy, okay? They're trying to do this at all costs. If they're gonna just label everything misinformation to get rid of the truth, I mean, they're trying to control the narrative, right? There is such an enemy in this country right now that they tried to kill Donald Trump, which I watched live. This brought me to tears when they did that. And I'm not somebody that likes to cry and stuff. But because I know how vicious and wicked they are and what extent they'll go to silence people, I mean, they terminated all my channels. Now imagine if I was in a position like Trump. I felt that. I felt like they were shooting me. And please, just learn politics. I know we all assume that, both sides are the same coin and all that, but it's not that simple. A lot of the stuff the left does gets put on the whole spectrum. It gets put onto it like a scapegoat for the whole spectrum. Well, it ain't just us, it's everybody that do this. No, it's just you guys. And what you're seeing right there on the screen is a Facebook post of mine that I made when I was ignorant to politics. I used to just, nope, they're all evil, don't worry about it. Now, it is probably best to not worry about it at all, to be honest. Just live your life, it shouldn't affect you at all, which is real wisdom. But this is me before I learned how the country worked. Before I learned that, okay, what the Moors were teaching me about the country being a business and all that, I didn't understand one side of the government was trying to uphold the business end while the other side was trying to infiltrate the country to harvest our resources and to siphon our resources and, put the business into the hands of people who have our worst interest, to be honest. So learn something. Don't just assume this stuff. And see, I show that to show that I'm not perfect. I wasn't perfect. I used to not like Donald Trump, just like everybody else was told by the media to do. I was a sheep before. And I was pretty enlightened at that time. I was talking about Moors. I was talking about spirituality, righteousness, and everything. It's just I never got into politics. So let me know what y'all think of in the comments. I ain't woke, I'm up. Peace, love, 13.